Hey everyone, what a gorgeous day it's been. I hope everyone enjoyed it. And I have just a few things I want to share with you tonight. And forgive me, I have a new computer because my other one's giving me a little bit of trouble. So I'm kind of learning where everything is. So I hope if you're out there listening, you give me a shout, say hello. Toby, you just type in the chat to say hello. First thing I want to do is show a new yarn. And hey, Leslie, hi, Lisa. When I reopen my shop, and I'm still not, do not know when that is when I open it up fully, I want to reimagine a little bit the kind of yarns I'm carrying. I really want to support local, and that means not only the farms and local yarn, but local dyers and regional dyers. So right now, to do that, I have to raise a little bit of money. So I'm putting a few things on sale, and I'll show you outside some things that are out on sale right now. But this is yarn from a girl that Mary Jean and I met at the last TNNA, probably forever, just because I don't think TNNA is going to exist anymore. And I'm going to say hello to Colleen and hello to Michelle. Anyway, we met, and I really miss TNNA because, and that's the trade show. That has been the trade show where it's always been great, to network and meet people. And this was someone that Mary Jean, who owns Bat and Kill Fibers, and I went to Cleveland where the last show was, and we had met some people and had dinner with them. And one of the young girls was a hand dyer named Sarah, and she is from Cleveland, and she makes some really beautiful sock yarn. We did visit her in her studio, and she was out of the colors that are in my wheelhouse, but she does make some gorgeous colors. So one of the things I'm adding is she does a nice way for shops to affordably start carrying her yarns in the shop. So it's a monthly club. I'm getting 6 skeins of her color of the month. The company is Superfine Yarns. No, can you see that? I know I shouldn't be here, but with the window behind me, but my shop is such a mess, I'm not going to show you everything bad. There, Superfine Yarns. And this is her colorway this month. So I have 6 skeins of this gorgeous color. It's 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon, 400 yards, $28. It's called Entice Sock. And the colors are really, really pretty. So every month I will get a different yarn from Sarah. Hey, Carolee, it's good to see you. Good to hear, see your name. Okay, I had to make a list of a couple things I wanted to talk about. This gray hair is really proving a few things. I had the chance to attend a Rowan webinar yesterday, and I always like their webinars. Not only do I see the new Rowan yarns and get an idea of what their colorways are, they really do a very great presentation on, like I say, just on what the colors are for the season and what the styles are for the upcoming season. Not that I think hand knitting should follow trends so closely, because I really feel like that we should be making classic pieces that last us forever if we take care of them. But it's always fun to see what is trending and how we can maybe update a classic garment. That said, Tricia Malcolm, who used to be the editor of Vogue Knitting, has now been working. She's back home in the UK, and she has been doing kind of a runway summary of what she's seen on the runway and in knitting and crochet garments, and what she feels will be trending. And what was really interesting is that vests and what they call slip-ons are very trendy for this fall. And that's right in my wheelhouse because, as you know, this is what I'm wearing tonight in my local, one of my local yarns. So I've picked out a couple of patterns that I'm going to try. I've got now like 3 or 4 things on my list, and I still have to finish my sweater from the knit along, but I am almost done. Last part of the sleeve. So I wanted to show you a couple of patterns that I was going to make. And this one, and I shouldn't be doing this here. Let's see. Oh, let's go this way. That's better. This is just a little shrug. And if you saw my newsletter with the Scout shawl, it's the same designer. And this is, you can't really see it, but it's stripy. It's in, so you can use like she made it in Madeline Tosh light, which I have a lot of. And so you could use a solid color and then one of those wild colors that'll kind of recede into a smaller stripe in between. So it's a good way to use up some things in your stash too, because you could use a fingering weight yarn and a solid color, and then you could just use up all the little pieces that you have in your stash in the stripes. And it's kind of an interesting construction because it's just 3 pieces. But I don't know, I think it would be a nice layering piece for summer, and then, you know, over long sleeves for winter. I'm always wearing something in the shop like that, layering. Then I'm going back to an oldie goldie Cocoa Knits pattern. And I'm not a big fan of, no, it doesn't do it, and doesn't do my hips anything for wearing something like this. But Julie Weisenberg, again, has some very interesting construction, and you can either knit it in pieces and sew them together, or you can knit it in the round and have an even hemline, which is what I'm going to do, knit it in the round with a faux seam up the front. And she tells you how to adjust it for any weight yarn. So watch for this, because if this is going to fit me the way I think it's going to fit me, I will probably make it in several different kinds of yarns. Now, nothing really to show you in yarn, but I have a couple of exciting things that I'm working on with Mary Jane Packer from Bat and Kill Fibers. And one that I'll be getting in, and remember I was showing you these swatches and some of you came over and took a look at them, and this is the Suffolk Clun blend yarn, and these are the ones that I just threw in the washing machine without even thinking about it about 3 times, and the shrinkage, if any, was so minimal, probably no more than when you wash a superwash yarn in the washing machine and the stitches kind of rearrange and settle in. I don't know how many times it would before it would shrink a little bit, but it really does. Both yarns, the Suffolk and the Clun Forest, really do resist felting. So with a little care when you wash, you don't need any nylon, you don't need anything else with this yarn to keep it from shrinking. That said, I have ordered, and this is a sport weight, so I have ordered, well, I'm in the process of ordering some from Bobolink, and they're in Vermont. So it's a good regional yarn. And yeah, I'm really excited about it. So I might have some for enough for a sweater, but definitely enough for little slip-ons. I mean, this would be perfect for me. It's a nice lightweight, but it will keep me warm. And if you want to learn more about different sheep. This is the handbook. This is a great book. And so you can read all about the different sheep in here. And hi, Helen. And Carol Lee is on tonight. And Carol Lee raises Finn sheep. Somebody thought that I was saying thin sheep, but it's Finn sheep. And so you can read all about the different characteristics of different sheep. And this is just the Bible. If you want to learn more and more about sheep and the individual qualities, this is the book to have. And you can also start by going to hvtextileproject.org. And yes, you can go to hvtextileproject.org and click on videos. And you'll see 5 videos that we produced this last year. And Deb Robson, who wrote this book, narrated them for us. And you can also meet Carol Lee and her Finn sheep and her husband on one of the videos. But it's a good way to become acquainted with the sheep, some of the sheep that are raised in the Hudson Valley. So another project that because I'm so interested in these fleece, these wools that really resist felting, I have bought a clip of Dorset wool. And Mary Jean and I are going to be making some, Mary Jean's going to be making it. I'm going to be buying it. Some durable sock yarn. We're going to call it Bear Mountain because all of my yarns are named after someplace around here. No nylon in it, which has so many problems for the environment. And they should be durable enough to withstand some hiking. So therefore, we're calling it Bear Mountain. And dyeing will be done either by Battenkill Fibers or by Jai, who some of you have met, who's up in Albany. So we're keeping it local, which is really where I want to go. Let's see. I don't think I have a whole lot more to say tonight. 10-15 minutes is usually probably enough for you to listen to me. But I'm really, really very, very excited to really start to basically walk the walk. I love supporting my local farms. I grew up on a farm, not a sheep farm, but I grew up on a farm, and we want to support our farmers and all of our local businesses, the dyers, the mill, and just think about how great it is to be able to have that supply chain in such a small distance. Our carbon footprint is so much smaller when we do that. All that said, if I'm going to buy more yarn, you guys need to buy more yarn. But I'm putting it on sale. So let me just show you quickly. I'll take my computer outside. It'll probably sunblast everybody here. But I'll show you on a nice sunny day, I'm putting more and more outside because I'm still not open in the shop for everyone to come in. So let's see what happens. So as you can see, all my Madeline, I don't know if you can see, but all my Madeline Tosh sock yarn is out here, and a lot of other stuff, and a lot. Every day I think I pull out more. So that's just a quick glimpse, but instead of just on Fridays, I do this every day. It's sunny now. I have a question, Helen. I had to wait to get some different magnets because I wasn't sure about the magnets that I had. So I will be selling them soon. And I will, before I put them online, I will show you here. live. Thanks for asking. And I'm in the process of doing some sewing with my other um, uh, little Notion bags, and I got a new machine. Really shouldn't tell you this, but I got a new machine, and now I can press these my felt to make them a lot smoother and denser. So Mary Jean and I have Mary Jean's an enabler. I can say that. And she knows I say that to her face. So, but we're trying some new projects. And if there are no more questions, I'm hoping everyone has a wonderful Mother's Day. And I will hope to see you, I think tomorrow. Let me check my app. I think tomorrow's going to be another sunny day. I'm hoping. Yes, tomorrow's another sunny day. Saturday looks like we might get some rain. So I'm here from 1:30 to 5:30 tomorrow. So hop over and see what yarns I have out on sale. And everyone, thank you for listening. It's been great. Yes, Carolee, we need to follow. Also, Carolee, I still have a couple of your gnomes and some of your other things. So we do need to talk. Anyway, thank you so much for listening, and have a great evening. Now I have to find my button here on my new computer. Bye.